My name is Adam. People think the worst betrayal comes from strangers. They're wrong. The deepest betrayal comes from your own family. My father owned a small furniture business. Since I was 16, I worked beside him every single day. While my friends enjoyed weekends, I spent mine carrying heavy wood, serving customers, and learning everything about the business. My older brother, Ryan, was different. He hated hard work. He spent his days traveling with friends and wasting money. My father often told me, "One day this business will be yours because you've earned it." Those words gave me hope. Then, everything changed. My father suddenly passed away after a heart attack. It felt like my entire world had collapsed. A week after the funeral, my brother called a family meeting. He smiled and said, "Dad changed his will before he died." I couldn't believe it. According to the papers, Ryan inherited everything. The business, the house, even my father's savings. I received nothing, not even a single dollar. I was shocked. Deep inside, something didn't feel right, but I had no proof. Ryan looked at me and said, "You were just an employee. Now leave." That sentence broke me. I packed my clothes and walked away from the only home I had ever known. For months, I slept in a tiny rented room. I worked at construction sites during the day. At night, I watched business videos and learned everything I could. People laughed at me. They said I would never recover. But pain became my greatest teacher. 4 years later, I opened my own furniture company. At first, I had only one customer, then 10, then 100. Within 2 years, my company became one of the biggest furniture brands in the city. Meanwhile, Ryan was destroying our father's business. He cared more about expensive cars than customers. The business started losing money. Employees resigned. Suppliers stopped trusting him. One afternoon, a lawyer contacted me. He had discovered evidence that my father's will had been forged. Ryan had changed the documents after Dad died. The court reopened the case. Months later, the judge announced the final decision. The original will was real. My father had left the business to me all along. Ryan lost everything. He even faced criminal charges for fraud. A few weeks later, he came to my office. For the first time in his life, he looked scared. He quietly said, "I'm sorry. Can you help me?" I looked at him for a long moment. Then I replied, "I spent years waiting for someone to save me. No one came. Now it's your turn to rebuild your own life." I didn't say those words with anger. I said them with peace, because revenge had never made me successful. Hard work did. Today, every time I unlock the doors of my company, I remember my father's words. The things you earn through honesty, no one can steal forever. And every morning, I smile